Everyone talks about getting in the right circle, talking about influence and having the right people around you and things like that. And today I'm going to share with you a small example of having the right person in your corner, in your circle, and how it makes a big difference to your life. So here it is. Of course, last year, we were in lockdown, and back in, I think, April actually, it's April when, a friend of mine, Kush, who I met through my, boot camp, ever since I joined, he messaged me and he was saying, hey, you should buy this MyZone tracker, which is right over here, right? And it was like $70 or so. The program director was saying, hey, we should all get together and we should all buy one and we should track each our movement and we see what we can do. So me, obviously, I was like, this thing sucks. I'm not gonna buy it. Kush messaged me on Facebook saying, hey, dude, are you buying it? I was like, dude, I've used something like this in the past. These things don't work. It's an absolute waste of money. I don't want to do that. I know I'm working out and I don't need to do anything else. He was like, no, you should get it. Absolutely get it because, I have it. I like it. You're going to love it. I was like, I'm not sure. He's like, just get it, $70, right? And that was the top of the line. And this is supposed to be the top of the line where you can work without the phone pairing. You can wear it and run. And when you come back at home, it syncs with your phone and uploads the data. So anyway, so that's what I got it. And you know what? Since that day, my life has drastically changed. Because then I was looking at my stats, right, of the calories I burned this month, actually last month, because last month I started working out after a few weeks taking off from surgery. So I had 10 days to catch up or 11 days to catch up to the 1300 points I had to get in a month. And I did that, knock on wood. But I was looking at other stats. And if you can look at my, screen on the phone screen, what you will see is, here it is, calories I burned this year, which is about 86,000 calories, go figure. And the total calories I've burned since May 2020 till today. Let's subtract today because today was the first day of the month I've worked out. I didn't work out yesterday because I took a day off after working out for 10 straight days, is 211,000 calories. Now, why am I sharing this with you? It's a $70 investment I would not have done if Kush wasn't so thoughtful and caring enough. And I think the credit also goes to our program director. He was very generous and very thoughtful that he thought of this thing as a way to keep all of us engaged and motivated and work and do the monthly challenge and things we have done. So definitely he gets a credit. And the only reason I'm blanking out his name, I think he's gonna hate me for forgetting his name. amazing dude. He helped us out. He helped me out, other things as well. But we did quite a few challenges since the last 12 months. In fact, we are doing a challenge right now, this month of September, and today was the first day we did we are doing the bingo challenge, man. I will tell you. I don't know why I said yes to it. Now I was like, but John, Naira, Sean, they're all great. Oh, Paul. So I'm so sorry, Paul, if you watch this. I apologize for blanking out. Paul is the one who says we should all get a MyZone. And then I was hesitant. And then Kush told me, get it, dude, get it. It's $70. If you don't have money, buy the $30 one and you should be still fine. I'm glad I did this because now I look at my calories and see how far I've come forward. Number one. And number two is, if you see on my screen, it says, I think I'm gold. What that means is obviously you go through a ladder, there is a rewards program. So the first month you hit 1300 and they every time you work out, and based on number of calories you're burning and which zone you're in, you get like certain points, and they call it the MEP points. And obviously every month I have to hit 1300 points, and if I do, I went from I think no color to silver, then to bronze to gold, and now I have to stay at 1300 every month for the next 12 months for me to achieve the next status. So it's gamifying that whole workout, right? And where this is all leading into is like, and such a simple thing is that now I am like, obviously I was off from end of July, middle of July to towards the end of August because of surgery. So I was like, I gotta hit this, because if I do this, I'm gonna break my whole pattern, and I need to get back to work. And I need to get back to working out, obviously with caution and with things. And I started moving, and obviously I'm back into the whole thing, right? But the point here is that, dude, listen, everyone talks about be in the right group, be in the right circle. I will tell you, if Kush hadn't told me and encouraged me to get this MyZone, I would not have had it. And if I didn't have this, I would not be sitting here and talking to you the power of the right people in the right circle, right? And now at a point where, actually when they came out with version 2, I ended up buying version 2 of MyZone right away, which is much smaller and everything. And guess what happened now? I don't use a smaller one. I'm still using the new one, the old one, the new one. I got my wife into the whole thing, and now she is, because of that, she is working out regularly, as well as she's tracking her calories, she's burning and everything. Can you imagine what a small little decision of me? Okay, I will fire. Only little decision I made for 2016, I believe. That's when I joined. 2016, I joined, and obviously I had injuries and I was out for like 3 or 4 months. But everyone in my family who loved me says, don't go back in. Are you gonna go back in and get hurt again? And I was like, I went back, and I'm glad I did. Look where I am today. That small decision to stay with that thing in that small group, and fast forward today, not only am I healthier than a lot of people in my age group, but also the fact that now my wife's also on this bandwagon where she has changed her life, she's moving, and we work at a desk, and we are pretty much sitting 8 to 10 hours a day. So that takes a lot of toll on our body, right? And the fact that I was doing it and she wasn't, obviously that was a disconnect. And now eventually, like, she's on it, we're both enjoying it better, and the life things have changed, gotten better actually. So the point here is this, folks. We do not know how our life will be transformed, where it's going to be, but what we do know, that if we hang out with the right circle, we make difference, right? And it has been my mantra, or it has been my approach for the last 18 to 24 months, that I want to be with the right people who I aspire to be, and I stay away from people who I don't think I don't want to become like them. It's the same thing what happens when I was a child, and my parents wouldn't let me hang out with kids who looked the certain way, or who they thought was bad influence on us. And now when we grow up, we're like, oh, we know better, we know how not to deal with them, we know we can manage, But the fact is, if I was hanging out with drug dealers, you'd be like, dude, you're a drug dealer too, or else why would you be hanging out with them? Right? So folks, that's it for now. I hope it helps you to figure out who you want to hang out with.